This is Dyanne Klinko, Backstage Pass Presents, and I have a fabulous group of guys together, 6 by 6. Yay. And we have Robert Berry, plays bass and vocals.
Exactly.
And you're doing also keyboards?
A little bit.
A little bit of keyboards.
Yeah, Ian won't let me do many keyboards.
We have Ian Crichton.
That's right.
Very good. Guitar player.
Yes.
And we have, and you're from, let me get it right here, you were from
Canada
band Saga.
Yeah.
You're from Saga. And we have Nigel Glockler.
You pronounced it right. Good.
I'm 2 for 2, people. I'm 2 for 2. Can't believe it. And you are the drummer.
Yeah.
Fabulous drummer. And you're from Saxon.
Yep.
So, and Robert's been in Hush, and in Alliance, and in 3.
That's enough, because it sounds like I can't keep a job.
And let's see now. I want to make sure, so far we've got people watching. Okay, I just want to make sure that we don't miss any questions. If you have any questions, throw them out there, and we will take care of you.
If we can see them.
If we can see them. We'll take care of you. And so let me ask you guys, how did all this start? Because you're talking about one person from Canada, one person from the UK, and one person from right here in the United States.
Right at Soundtech Studios.
That's right. So how did this happen?
It's a mess, huh?
The Americans make it all happen. Right? The call came in. The Americans are charging. I'm with the Americans and the English. So off we went.
Off you went. So how do you write the songs when you're so far apart from each other? I mean, you can't just get together and do a practice.
But there's a magical component to this band, was that everything, except for a couple songs, which you just heard one, starts with something that Ian has come up with. And where Ian lives, it's like minus 30 degrees. It's cold. His wife and dog and him, they won't go outside, he sits in his room like a scientist writing these things, and he sends me these parts, and they're just the coolest parts. And I write lyrics and stuff, make songs out of them. And that's sort of the partnership until Nigel sent a couple things that were the same way and went, damn, not bad for a drummer. Hey, watch it. And Nigel and I were in GTR together.
Oh,
way back.
Yeah,
with Steve
Howe,
Howe,
first met, yeah.
Very nice.
I knew his style drumming-wise and everything, but I didn't realize the kind of stuff he writes, which has nothing to do with Saxon. It's not heavy metal at all, which I'm sure you do heavy metal stuff too, but it's more musical, and it's creeped into a couple songs.
Very nice. Yes, it did.
Yes, and you heard one of them.
Yes, I did. And by the way, the song I heard is incredible, and that's all I can say. I can't say another thing other than I couldn't stop dancing.
Sworn to secrecy.
Sworn to secrecy. I have signed the disclaimer form.
Ian John Tasker has heard the whole album, but no, he hasn't. I'm just kidding.
That is not fair.
That's her partner in crime for this site.
It is. It is. So let's see. We still have people that are watching. I haven't seen any questions come up yet. So I'm going to move on. Now, Nigel, as you're from Saxon.
Yeah.
Now, are you still playing with Saxon?
Yeah.
And so you have 2 different
double
bands.
duties now, yeah.
Ooh, how do you manage that?
God knows. It's just, it just all works out great. I just love playing. That's the end of it,
Yeah.
And luckily his wife wants him out of the house.
Yeah, yeah, this is the other thing. Yeah, Gina always says to me, when I come back off a tour, after about 3 days, she said, oh, for God's sake, go out on tour again. I've had enough.
Oh, beautiful.
So I thought I better find someone else to play with as well then, you know.
And your
so-
dog.
Yeah, well, that's not my
Primrose.
dog. That's not my dog.
Well, that's not.
Yeah, that's
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
Oh,
Oh, he told me the story of Cheddar. Tell me
Yeah,
the story of
Cheddar
Cheddar.
from
forgot, yeah,
Brooklyn
okay.
Nine-Nine, yeah.
Joy does that to me too.
Yeah, just get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
Go do
I had the
something.
house all nice and tidy, now get out.
Come back with your mess and your
Yeah,
habits.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like, go do something, would you? Like you're not already. So let's talk about the debut album. The debut album is absolutely amazing. Now, talk to me about how that album came together.
go ahead. First of all,
Going to
it was my big idea to not tell anybody. Keep it a secret.
Yes,
No
you
press,
did.
nothing.
Yes,
Didn't
you
tell.
These guys,
No.
he gave me a call. The manager, Nick Shelton, and Robert, they gave me a shout, and I was totally surprised. And I went, "Yeah, I'm into this," you know. So that's really how it started. Feel very thankful actually that these guys thought of me, and it came in.
Well, you also were looking to entertain yourself a little bit and do something. You know, the COVID was around, and people had taken a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what was nice for me is that Ian was looking to do something. Right? What was even nicer for me is when he sent me a couple of nuggets of guitar parts of music and stuff. That I went, wow. And what was even nicer for me is when I sent it back to him and he'd write on the phone, "Hey man, hey, this is good, right?" And
Wow.
Robert's a great arranger. I mean,
is.
he's my dream arranger. You know.
He is an amazing arranger. I mean,
you have a lot of bad dreams for to be saying that.
Fell asleep at your place at 8 o'clock last night, and I got up at 8 or 9 this morning.
Yeah. Huh? We've been wearing them out.
you have a lot to do.
And Nigel too. He's been banging the drums all week here. So,
Yeah, because you got a new album, right?
but Nigel, now as far as entering in, we had to make sure we had some songs first,
yeah.
and
Right, yeah.
they came from a guitar view instead of a Emerson for me,
Yeah,
and for
yeah.
him it was just a different deal than keyboard stuff for Saga. He
Right,
wanted,
right.
Ian wanted a 3-piece power trio. That's kind of what you were thinking. And of course, knowing Nigel and the way he played with GTR, for me, he was the perfect fit.
Oh, he's great.
But I called thinking, oh, he's going to say no. Saxon's still
Yeah,
playing.
they just sent me an email saying,
Yeah.
Robert sent me an email saying, I formed a band with Ian Crichton, you're the guy.
You're the guy.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then
We
he
didn't
said,
ask him, we told him.
We told him, yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best way to handle those situations.
well, you know how those English
did,
take us
actually.
Americans
Yeah, you
are.
did.
Anyway.
You kind
Rude.
of have to,
We thought it was
kick them in the rear and
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing.
And that was the last time he listened to me. He's hard to handle.
And now here you are. And you have a second album in the works?
We have 10 songs
Yeah.
almost ready to go. I would say we're 75% maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The songs are written. The drums now are done.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bass and some vocals are done. Guitars 2/3 done. I mean, we're getting close.
oh, exciting.
Yeah.
When can we maybe see this album come out?
I think the date's April, huh?
Yeah.
24.
Next year, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Long time.
that's a long time.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
long time to wait for great music. It really is. Long
But,
time.
you know, we spent the whole week working on drums and videos and pictures and stuff. And there's tons more to do. So
Wow.
for the next couple months, we're going to be really busy finishing up stuff.
Wow. How long are the three of you going to be here together at the studio?
Well, we've been here a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
They head
Go on
home next
Tuesday.
week.
Yeah.
And Ian has a studio, so he does some guitar stuff at home. Nigel has all the drums done. I mean, he slammed through them. You know, I mean, it took the week, but it was happening.
All right.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, it's kind of down to me getting the vocals sort of organized and stuff, getting what we've done back to Ian for him to take a look at it and put the fine tuning on everything, you know.
Yeah,
So-
man, he does a great job with the fine tuning, let me tell you. Yeah, absolutely.
definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. So now, I've always been thrilled, and I have to show it. The Journey Internal. I actually don't have it in front of me.
Well, the graphic novel, it's right there. Yeah, it's one of our
I could
prizes.
grab it. I
But you
guess
can
I
show
could
that
grab
one.
it.
Yeah.
I guess I could.
Yeah.
The Journey Internal, which is right here, which I'm going to do a little close-up. Notice it's got some signatures on it, hint, hint. That was a surprise for me that there was going to be a graphic novel included with the debut album.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I was thrilled with the novel. I read it from cover to cover and couldn't put it down. And
You might have been the first, actually. You know that?
oh, you're kidding me!
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm privileged.
It wasn't released at the same time to the same channels of the album, so it's a little bit different as
Yeah,
far as
yeah.
putting it out there and getting. J.C. Baez contacted me, wanted to do it. So, have you interviewed him?
I have interviewed him.
He's wonderful. Yeah.
Yes, he
He's already
is.
working on another one for this album.
I heard something about that, which I was going to get to. You
Okay,
beat
yeah.
me to it.
Zip.
And this graphic novel has got a character in it, Rain. And Rain has got to go through a lot of different doors or
Yeah.
voids, if you will, and fighting different parts of himself is what I got out of it.
Yeah.
And whether or not he was going to win or whether or not he was going to succumb to his own self. And now I wanted to know about, is there going to be a second graphic novel?
No.
Oh, I
Yes.
wasn't- oh,
Yes, and-
wonderful.
You know, JC is going to develop more of the story, I think, in this one, because it's getting pretty deep. Rain on that one was looking for the good in people. He saw a lot of hate and a lot of things were bad.
Right.
And it wound up as the way he sees it through his eyes.
Right.
You know, once he changed his view and welcomed the good and everything, things got better. But now he's looking for a utopian kind of another place to go to that maybe is another level.
Interesting.
So it's a little more surrealistic stuff.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, sci-fi,
Ooh.
you know, and
Ooh.
yeah, it's JC is really deep in this. I wish I had the picture of the three of us that he designed as these anti-superhero kind of things. It's the bad 6x6,
the
you know.
bad 6x6.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, I wish you had it.
Yeah, you know. I mean, we just did a piece of the video, which we're hoping they could morph us into this bad cartoon-looking thing. So
Oh.
we got high hopes, Diane. High
Wow,
hopes.
no, that sounds so
Well,
awesome, you
right
guys.
now, the only really bad guy in the band, of course, heavy metal. You know.
You never live that down,
No,
will
no.
you?
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. This is going to be great. I mean, I really love that graphic novel. And the artwork that JC did
Yeah.
was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, so amazing. The colors, the characters that are in there came out of his imagination, you know, and using 6x6's songs from
Yeah.
the debut album in it. I love that.
You know, he's working with John Anderson, a little something from Yes.
Yes.
And now JC, I believe, is moving to LA. He's going to do storyboarding for movies and stuff, and he's already done some. He's really,
Yes, he's getting ready to sell his house.
yeah, still that he's interested in us and our music. He just loves the music.
Yes.
Really a big
yes.
fan, so we're lucky to have him.
I feel like you guys are like really gonna go places with this whole graphic novel, and especially if you have a graphic novel for each one of the albums.
Well, we have a 3-record deal, so I'm hoping that he sticks with it through the third one, right?
Boy, I hope so too,
Yeah.
because it's positive. I a great package, you know, to have both, and
Oh, yeah.
to be able to read about Rain's journey and be able to match it to your music. I think that's really genius.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
Well, fingers are crossed.
Yeah.
So now, let's talk tours. Let's talk about 6x6 going on a tour. When will that happen? Will it happen?
Don't look at me. You're
I'm
missing it
looking
by
at you.
move your chair that way. This is the mastermind right here.
Uh-oh. You're on the hot seat again.
The band will be going out. We'll definitely be touring. You know, it's just been a little difficult getting it off the ground as a new band. After COVID, I was checking out touring in Europe for a 6x6. It seems that everybody and their mothers on the road,
Yeah.
and all the venues are actually booked up.
Yeah.
You have to book a tour now, like almost a half a year more before, to have these venues available. That's how busy it is out there. So yes, the band will be going out.
Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Now, this is going to be a European tour, right?
My what?
Will this be a European tour?
I think at first, but we'd like to tour America.
I'm thinking pet stores might be open for. You know? we could tour pet stores of the country. And,
Yeah.
Oh, we could show off Nigel then.
oh man, you're thinking of eating.
Oh, geez, my turn today. Yeah, so,
You know the
okay.
problem?
It's your day
We'll
for
get
it.
him
Yeah,
back.
yeah, we'll get him back.
We
Lead
bring
singers,
our
you
three
know.
Hello,
dogs.
Steve,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh,
We
Lead
bring our-
singer disease.
yeah. Yeah, we'll get him.
I'll bring our three dogs.
It's just going to take a little time, but we'll get you.
I'll set my watch.
And what about the United States for us people that
Yeah,
just
no, we'd
really
love to.
love
Yeah,
to-
I think.
I mean,
Nigel-
we're trying to find, you know, an agent over here for us. So.
Okay.
But yeah, we want to tour here as well. Because, I mean, we're all here
great.
now, even though I'm from the UK, I actually live in Dallas now.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm over here. So we're all here on this continent, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, because I know there's so many people out there, and you guys can do a shout out if you'd like to, that we would like to see you guys come out here in the United States and have a really nice tour where you're covering, you know, the major states for sure, where people can either fly close by or, you know, drive, whatever, but be able to come see you play. I know that I am dying to see you guys play. I mean, I am on pins and needles. Just
We're dying to play. I mean, we really
Yeah, we
want
are.
to.
We want
you
to
know?
do it. You know, this is definitely not a project. This is the band that's going to go out.
Yeah, that's wonderful. God, Lisa, I love to hear that. So that's good news, but I'm assuming that the U.S. would happen after the European.
Well, we don't really know for sure.
No, it's,
Sure.
I mean,
We
it's,
don't
you know,
know
it's
for sure.
it's kind of open at the moment. You know, it could start with
Like
the
nothing's
US,
booked
you know.
yet, you know,
Okay.
and we're involved in the second record now and all that, so that will come, and whatever comes first, we don't know.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, good enough.
It's all being worked on right now. The
It's
record,
all
the
good
tours,
news.
everything. Yeah,
It's
all
all
of it.
good news because, you know, working on it means, hey, hang tight.
That's
Be
right.
ready for it. And I understand. And we've had a contest that we have had going for about, what, a week now, I think, right? Right, Robert? About a week.
Yep.
And the contest, as I'll refresh everyone's memory, was you pick a song from the debut album, and you change one word, mess it up, change one word in the song, and then you submit your new title, and the band is going to pick the winner. And the winner is going to get some cool stuff. Do you want to show the stuff, Robert?
Let me read something here. Like, this guy had it so wrong. And let me just read this. It says, "It was the battle of a lifetime to save the night in China as I was yearning to fly By the upside of down was the skyfall. I wanted to live forever, but my last words on earth were, have you met my brother-in-law, Ron? That's Rebecca's brother, Ron.
Right.
I think that is
He got it
brilliant.
so wrong. One song title, one word.
I know, right?
And, Nigel was looking through these last, and I think the Brahms was the one,
Yeah,
right?
for me, yeah.
There was two.
There was two, yeah.
This is Reason to Feel Brahms Again, we thought was very clever.
Yeah.
And then the funny one,
Which creased me up. It's a Battle of a Lifeguard, isn't
Battle
it?
of a Lifeguard. So that's the top two choices there.
Okay,
yeah.
so what's it going to be, guys?
Battle of a Lifeguard.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Battle of a Lifeguard? Is that
That's
a
the
winner?
funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
So our winner, who is that, by the way? Who is that on there? Who won that?
Ian Crichton. Scott Tuna.
Oh, Scott, congratulations. I hope you're watching. You're going to get a signed Journey of a
Journey of a
Journey
Lifetime of Training. Journey CD.
Journey Internal.
And a
Journey
Rolling
Internal.
Stones.
Rolling Stones DVD.
And you're going to also get a signed CD
This is Cookie.
of the band's debut album. You're also going to get, this is a postcard.
That's a new promo postcard, brand new, just came in.
All signed by the band. You can see there's stuff on the back too. And you're going to also get this is a,
That's a promotional flyer too that we signed because it goes out with all the graphic novels.
oh, okay, so that's also signed by everybody.
That only goes out with the graphic novels. So this just a little something extra
Little
for the people that
extra.
care.
So congratulations, Scott, right?
Yeah.
God, with one T.
With one T. With one
Scott.
T. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. And thank you for everyone who participated.
Except for Ron.
Except
who got
for
it,
Ron.
He got it wrong.
Ron, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. And for all the people that had put in their guests, were we doing something for them?
We have like the top 12,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just going to send them the new postcard thing just so they have it. Why not?
Why not? So you'll get that for your top 12.
You'll have to get their addresses, of course.
Of course I will. That's always fun.
Okay, yeah.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. So I hope that you all have enjoyed the contest, and
Yep.
we look forward to many more contests that have to do with 6x6.
Yeah, we're sort of in the middle of getting the next thing ramped up here. So
Right.
because of what you do with the site and everything, and that's about people that I appreciate, and I appreciate these guys big time.
Oh, yeah.
We thought maybe it'd be a good time just to throw it out there a little bit, show them what we're doing, let you hear a song.
Oh,
You
yes.
know,
I heard a song that nobody's heard yet, and I feel very blessed.
We haven't heard it ourselves.
Oh, that one.
I'll tell you, you guys are in for a treat. I'm not kidding you. You're in for a treat.
We're
These-
pretty excited about the new album.
You
It's really
should be.
coming along.
You really should be, because what I heard was just genius work. It's just awesome. It's very powerful. It's very, in your face, kind of, boom.
And like you said, you couldn't stop dancing.
No,
so it's,
I
it's
couldn't.
got that going for it.
I
So.
couldn't.
I couldn't
Beginning
either,
to
you
end.
know.
And at my age,
And you
that's a
can't
big
dance.
I can't dance.
Oh, God. Well, do you have some more questions for us? We could
Well-
kind of do it.
So I think we've got the future figured out for 6x6.
I think it's Brewski time, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Brewski, yeah.
So I was going to just go ahead and say thank you from the bottom of my heart, Nigel, Ian, Robert, for letting me come to your studio, which, by the way, incredible studio. Every time I come here, I'm blown away. But for allowing me to come in And I know you guys are real busy. You've got a lot on your plate. And to spend some time with me so that we can spend some time with everyone out there. Really appreciate it very, very
We
much.
appreciate you doing it.
Yeah.
I know that your husband had to drive the car home by himself.
Yes, he did.
And you're going to fly.
Yes,
so,
I'm gonna
fly.
fly.
Yeah, he got the raw end of the deal.
Yeah, hello.
He had a 7-hour drive ahead of
that's
him.
right.
I'm going to get home in an hour.
You're going to beat him. He's going to expect you to pick him up at the.
Right,
Actually, he's
right.
driving your car, huh? So he'll drive right home.
But thank you guys so very much.
Thank you.
It's been such a pleasure talking
Thanks,
with
Dyanne.
each one of you. And it was a pleasure meeting you, Ian, and you, Nigel.
Pleasure
Thank you.
too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Thanks, Diane.
Take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. And we look forward to meeting with you guys again in the future.